Hey everyone, here's the next part of my Christmas special, in which this time we're going to get ready to play Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek for the DOS. Let's see how I do here. And I've got Corey with me as a guest.
Hello.
So let's see if I can win. Novice, yeah. I'm returning. Yeah, that's when I last played, but I used the space bar. Championship, game 1. Alright, let's do this.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy!
As I take on Scott.
Here we go, round 1. One daily double will appear on the board in these categories.
We're going to deal with word origins, beauty shop, U.S. Senate, Disney, oh good, sweets, and finally, weights and measures. Which category do you think I'm going to start with, Corey?
Disney.
You guessed correctly. And I'll take it for 100, please. Thumper and Flower offer comic relief in this movie about man's disregard for nature. What is Bambi?
You are correct.
Disney for 200. This Rudyard Kipling adaptation was the last film Disney worked on before his death in '66. What is The Jungle Book?
Yes.
I'll take Disney for 300. The Ugly Duckling was a swan, and the Ugly Dachshund was one of these dogs. What is a Great Dane?
Yes.
Disney 400. Unlike Carlo Collodi, Disney did not kill this character at the start of Pinocchio. Who is Jiminy Cricket?
That's it.
Disney 500. The only one of the 7 dwarfs whose name is not an adjective. Who is Doc?
Right.
Okay. So I have $1,500. Let's take beauty shop for 100. If you ask for it in a beauty shop, you'll get a foam used in hairstyling, not a sweet dessert. What is mousse?
What is moose?
Right.
Beauty shop for 200. Term for lightening hair or whitening clothes. What is
Bleach.
bleaching? Yep.
Bleaching, yep.
Right.
I'll take beauty shop for 300. Tantalizing term for backcombing hair.
What is
teasing? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Beauty shop 400. Spanish for mask, though it emphasizes rather than hides eyes. What is mascara?
What is mascara?
Yes.
Beauty shop 500. Daily double.
The answer there is the daily double.
Put it all in.
$500. What?
Put it all in.
That's what I'm gonna do. A manicure for the feet. What's a pedicure?
What is a pedicure?
That's pretty easy.
Right.
Or if you get both done, a
$5,000.
mani-pedi.
I have $5,000 right now.
Or the term for getting both done, it's a mani-pedi.
True. I'll take sweets for 100. The joy of cooking recipe for these makes about 5-inch long fat men or 16 thinner ones. What are gingerbread men?
Yep, gingerbread man.
That's it.
Sweets for 200. Excuse me. Bless you.
You're not excused on that one.
Neither are you. These desserts can be Indian, cottage, cabinet, or rice. What are puddings?
What's pudding?
That's it.
I'll take sweets for 300. Pastry chefs know that sugar is mixed with these to make meringue. What are egg whites?
Right.
Sweets 300. Pralines are most commonly made with this nut. What is the pecan?
That's it.
Sweets for 500. The part of Great Britain best known for its shortbread. What is Scotland?
That's it.
Hey, we got away with the Scottish accent that time. Not what I thought you were going to do. U.S. Senate for 100. Number of senators from each state. What is 2?
Right.
U.S. Senate for 200. Off and running right now. Bless you. The elected office held by the President of the U.S. Senate.
Well, Speaker of the House.
Yep, what is Speaker of the House?
No.
No, it's not the Speaker of the House, Corey. Oh well. Let's see if
Senate
Scott
leader.
knows this any better than I do.
No.
Vice President.
Right.
Oh, okay. That's alright.
Okay.
Shake it off, shake it off. Alright, U.S. Senate 300. State once represented by James Buckley and Jacob Javits. Let me take a guess on this one. Let's say what is Massachusetts?
No.
No. Foop. Scott. New York? Oh,
Right.
yeah. Well, I was close.
Yeah.
I was in the right part of the U.S., but I had to go to New York and not Massachusetts.
Oh well.
Yeah, oh well. U.S. Senate 400. Dan Quayle formerly represented this state in the Senate. Should know this, but I forgot. Scott. Botany? That's not a state!
Indianapolis, Indiana.
I'll say what is Indiana.
That's it.
Indiana, huh? Thank you, Corey. U.S. Senate 500. He was a president of the Screen Actors Guild before becoming California's Republican senator in 1964.
Who's Ronald Reagan?
No. Sorry, that is wrong.
It is not Ronald Reagan. Scott. Who is George Murphy?
You are correct.
He's the one. Oh well. We have 2 categories left. Word origins 100. This trademark brand has become the common term for petroleum jelly. What is Vaseline?
You are correct.
Word origins for 200. Or weights and measures 100. A span, which is approximately 9 inches long, or 9 inches long, is based on the span of this part of the body. What is the hand?
Right.
Let's go back to word origins for 200. From GP for general purpose army vehicle. What's a Jeep?
Was a Jeep, yep.
You are correct.
Word origins for 300. Table d'hôte, meaning the same meal to all diners, comes from this language, which also gave us cuisine. What's French?
What is a la carte?
It's French.
Oh no, French, yeah, French.
That's it.
Yeah, they wanted the language. Let's take the $400 clue in word origins. Teddy Roosevelt term for someone charging others with corruption. Oh, what is it called? Not a Rough Rider. Not a Rough Rider, I'm trying to think. I'll just say what is a Rough Rider.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it just left me.
That's fine. You still got a lead.
Yeah.
Whitewash?
No, I don't think it's whitewash. Oh, well, Cosmo doesn't know.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
Pika-roopa.
The correct response
A
is
muckraker! Yeah!
Muckraker, yeah.
Yeah, it just left me. Oh well. Adjective for an independent contractor. It was originally a mercenary with his own spear. Cosmo. Freelance?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Sir Lancelot. Now we just have weights and measures to deal with. 200. There are 4 gills in a pint, so there are this many gills in a quart. What is 16?
No.
Boop.
12, I think.
Might be 8.
It's either 8 or 12, yeah.
I think it's 12. Fiddler on the Roof?
No.
What the heck?
Are you drunk?
Yeah, he might be.
Jesus Christ!
You think?
The correct response is
It was 8. My second
That's
guess
8,
was right.
yep.
Oh well. That's okay. 300. In the metric system, the weight of 1 liter of water is equal to one of these units.
What is a gallon?
no. Sorry, that is wrong.
Huh. What is it?
Ah!
No.
And the response he gave Corey is the response you give me whenever I say, "Hey, Corey."
Hmm?
Hmm?
The correct response is
A
kilo.
kilogram.
Yeah,
Oh,
kilo.
well. 1 unit of measure in printing. There are 12 of them to a pica, about 72 of them to an inch.
What is the ream?
I don't think that's right. A point?
you are correct.
Okay. Well, at least he's out of debt.
For
Well,
now.
that's clue. A measurement of force was named for this discoverer of gravity. It was Isaac Newton.
Right.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $6,300. Scott has $600. Cosmo has no money, so he goes first.
The double Jeopardy round. So here we go. 2 daily doubles to help you in one of these categories.
We're going to deal with poetry, Broadway, ants, anatomy, fruits and vegetables, and finally, initials. I don't want to change the categories. Cosmo, we'll start with you for the first selection. Ants for 200. Though we call Americas the original 13, ants lived in these long before that.
What is a colony?
What are colonies?
Yes.
Ants for 400. After the queen makes her one mating flight, she has no need for these and chews them off. What are wings?
What are her legs?
Wings.
Or wings. Yep.
You are correct.
Ants for 600. The Echidna, Pangolin, and Aardvark, for example. What are anteaters?
Anteaters, yeah. The echidna, you mean.
Echidna, thank you.
That's it.
I have trouble with pronouncing words, so I apologize.
Dude, don't worry.
Ants for 800. Oh, yes!
The answer there is the daily double.
Bet it all.
That's what I'm going to do. For an even $15,000, here's the clue. Antennas serve ants as organs of all senses except this. What is sight?
You are correct.
Booyah! $15,000. Woo! Let's close it out. These ants don't eat wood, only chew out holes big enough to build their nests. What are carpenter
termites?
ants?
Carpenter ants, yeah.
Yes.
I have $16,000 right now. Let's take anatomy for 200. You have two of these joints where an iliac bone unites with the sacrum. What's a sacroiliac?
Yes, sacroiliac.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with anatomy for 400. The main function of these teeth is biting.
What is the mouth?
No, they want the names of the teeth. What are molars? Or...
Oh, molars, yeah.
No.
Oh, I bet it's the bicuspids.
Or the jaw teeth.
Incisors.
You are correct.
Anatomy 600. Uh-oh.
The answer there is the daily double.
So I'm uncatchable at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty
He's
much.
gonna go 680. Here's the clue. Even with your eyes shut, you can tell which way is up from your sense of balance in this organ. He doesn't know.
No.
So he's $120 in debt.
Equilibrium.
It's the nose. Or the brain.
Or
Or
your
$280 in debt.
The correct response is
Oh, it's the ear. Ear.
Yeah, the pinna in your ear.
Well, regardless, there are no more daily doubles. Anatomy 800. Unlike your fingers, the thumb has only this number of phalanges. What's one?
no.
Oh, it's two. Foop.
Oh well.
Yeah, oh well.
It's a runaway either way.
Yeah, at this point in time. It's two. Yeah, I was off by one.
Right.
So Cosmo's out of debt yet again, and he's got some cash. Along with the tarsal glands, these other glands provide lubrication for the eyes. What are tears?
Yeah.
No, what are the... No. What are the tear ducts?
No.
I misspelled it.
Oh, tear ducts. Yep.
Yeah, I put an R instead of a T. Oh well. Regardless, though, I've got 14 grand sitting in front of me, so I'm not worried in the least.
Oh, foop.
Oh, whoop yourself. The lacrimal gland.
Yes.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. Oh well. Fruits and vegetables, 200. This dried fruit is often found in carrot cake. What are raisins?
Raisins, yep.
Right.
Fruits and vegetables for 400. As stated on most gelatin boxes, this fruit should be cooked before adding to a gelatin mixture. What's pineapple?
Yep.
Right.
Fruits and vegetables, 600. Also called the pie plant, its long reddish stalks are edible when cooked. What's the rhubarb?
You are correct.
Fruits and vegetables, 800. Collards, kale, and bok choy are all types of this vegetable.
What are
What is
cabbages?
What is cabbage?
That's it.
Yeah, fruits and vegetables for 1,000.
Yeah, because of their leaf stalks and stuff, they qualify under the cabbage family.
Yep. In France, this onion-like vegetable is known as the asparagus of the poor. What are leeks?
Leeks, yep.
That's it.
Broadway, 200. Four-letter play about 9 live creatures.
What's cats?
Exactly.
You are correct.
Broadway, 400. This show, where the underworld can meet the elite, ran for over 3,400 performances. Oh, foop. 42nd Street?
42nd Street.
You are correct.
Oh, okay, that's right. Fritz. Broadway, 600. Nickname of the American Theater Wing's Antoinette Perry Award. What is the Tony?
The Tony, yep.
That's it.
Broadway, 800. Two-time Academy Award winner who reprised Little Foxes in 1980. Who is Lillian Hellman?
No, sorry, that is wrong.
Oh.
Might have been 1L.
No, I spelled it right. Cosmo. Elizabeth Taylor.
That's it.
Oh, Liz Taylor.
Broadway, 1,000. 4 years after the film version came out in 1985, this musical was still running on Broadway. A chorus line.
Right.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
derp. Poetry, 200. 3-letter Sandberg weather phenomenon that comes in on little cat feet. What's fog?
Fog.
Yes.
Poetry, 400. New England swinger of Birches who read his poetry for JFK's inauguration. Who is Robert Frost?
Ah, yeah.
You are correct.
Poetry for 600. Great Scott who wrote the poem Auld Lang Syne. Who is Robert Burns?
Yep.
Yes.
Poetry for 8. Poetic device illustrated by a peck of pickled peppers. What is alliteration?
Yes.
Poetry 1,000. $19,000 is where I'm sitting right now, so I'm looking good. He said his poem Kubla Khan was inspired by a dream. Let's see who's Rudyard Kipling.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
Fritz.
My brain was saying Malcolm X for some reason.
It's not Malcolm X, I know that. Cosmo. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Oh, that's
You are
right.
correct.
That just leaves initials, 200. The C in SPCA stands for this. What is cruelty?
That's it.
400. Or 600. The initials of America's oldest civil rights civilization. What is NAACP? Then I'll take the $400 clue.
Yes.
The initials WC on a British laboratory stand for this. What is water closet?
Water closet, yep.
Yes.
Initials 800.
PC way of saying the toilet.
The initials BTU stand for this in thermodynamics. What is British thermal unit?
Yep.
Yes.
Initials for 1,000. The E in BPOE represents this word. What is elks?
You are correct.
So I'm at $21,000. Cosmo is $4,720. Scott 600. So it's a runaway game.
Here is today's final Jeopardy category.
Famous names. I will go $4,000.
Final Jeopardy answer is
Surveyor General of India from 1830 to 1843. In 1865, a mountain was renamed in his honor. I'm just gonna say who's Everest.
Hang on.
I don't know.
Andrew Scott Way.
what did you put down as your
It was
response?
Sir George Everest.
Yes.
Oh, I got it right. So I go up to
And your wager was?
$25,000.
That was followed.
What did you put down as your response?
Who was Madame de Pompadour?
No, sorry, that is wrong.
180.
And your wager was?
So you drop down to $420.
What did you put down as your response?
Anwar Sadat?
No.
No way.
And your wager was?
1,130. So you drop down to $3,590. So I've won. I'll see y'all for that.